day 2. Next to Annandale Water, I found a cheeky little campsite close by. Wild camping, not a campsite should I say. Right out of the way with a little beck. It's full of midges at the minute. I actually swallowed one, which has got a bit of a tickle in my throat at the minute. If you can see them in the air, there's midges everywhere. Because we're next to water. I say midges love water. That's why there's a massive problem with them in Scotland. Didn't expect it here though. It's probably because the humidity is just at that right level from the start hatching. I didn't notice them at all yesterday. But next to here, there's definitely everywhere. Now they've disappeared. Very strange. Anyways, we've got to traverse along here for about a mile. There's another couple of miles along the River Liza to a place called Blacksails Hut. Then we start ascending over the mountain towards Honister Slate Mine. That's a working. Made it to Blacksails Hut. Apparently it's the most remote youth hostel in England. Tiny little place. It was shut last time I was here, like everything. Up there it's red pike and haystacks. That's the high route. Some people go that way. Basically we're going up a place called Loft Beck, which is, you can see the little river that runs up the side. We're going up that way. That's the easier route. Still hard. Certain sections it's like steps cut into the hill. But just like everything, you just take it a little bit at a time. A few steps, let your heart rate drop a bit and carry on going. Every step forward's another step done. And eventually you get to the top. Got some low cloud flying in across. We basically go up there over the brow of the hill and then start going back down again towards Honister Slate Mine. Looks like we're going to have mixed visibility up there. We keep going. We're starting the climb up Loft Beck. It's not too bad. As you can see, there's where it's really steep. There's basically stones been laid as steps, which I assume someone's done over the years. Fair play to them, because it must be bloody hard work. Flattens out a little bit there. Then we've basically got to follow the gap round. You can actually just about make out a path going through, but it is pretty steep. Made it up to the top of Loft Beck. There's a bit of a steep climb up there. It's not too bad though, because it's basically steps cut into the hillside. I don't know whether that's natural or someone's actually put them there. Fair play if they have, because it makes it so much easier. I actually find that easier than going up things like this where it's like just grassy slopes. So I actually find steps it's less strain on the body. There's another lake in the distance there. Obviously surrounded in large mountains. I think some of these you can actually go up. Some that you can't. I don't think they've all got paths leading up. Certainly not from this side. They look as steep as hell on this side. You'd need mountain climbing gear to get up there. We've got to go over the brow of this little hill here, which ain't far, and then down to Honister Slate Mine. It's 10:30. Been going for about 4 hours. Out there in the distance is the slate field for Honister Slate Mine. It's still a working mine. You see the road that takes the stuff down. The mine's just on the other side of this brow. We've come on the other side of this hill. Now going down. Keep going. This track here is a disused tramway. Obviously they take it up and down now by truck, I would think, some sort of vehicle. You can actually buy the products. I think they make sort of like stuff to order, like, you know, like numbers for house doors and things like that, and plaques and stuff like that. But we'll keep going. We're gonna have a rest stop there, something to eat, something to drink, and we'll carry on going to Rossbeek. We've reached the slate mine. I thought I'd film it from here because you get a real good overview of the mine. It's pretty big. Very active by the looks of it. Massive bits of slate everywhere. It's a good visitor centre as well because there's a cafe there. Bacon sandwich, a cookie and a coffee. Now we're on the move. There's a few ways you can go down to Seatoller and Rossbeek. You can take the road or you can go by paths. I'm actually going to take the road just to ease the strain on the hips and ankles. That descent down that hill to the mine was actually pretty stressful on the old legs, to be honest. It's a long old descent. There's people walking up it as well. It'll be hard work. This is actually a main road. This is a bus service just went by. It's not far. I think it's only about 2.5, 3 miles to the town. All easy downhill walking. Stonethwaite, second night in. Had a bit of a rest day today. Got here about 2 o'clock and set up camp and down in the lounge and read and rest. Nice little site. On the ice maps you can see it marked. It's got like a little tent and a caravan. £9 an adult and 50p for the shower. It's a lovely little site. Tomorrow we've got to go out and then traverse the river, the beck, at the bottom of that big hill you see there, for quite some time, all the way to Grasmere. I'll show you the camp. Lanshan 1 Pro opened out at the minute. bit bigger than the other tent I used a couple of weeks ago. Very roomy, to be honest. Ideal for this. Same weight as the other tent as well. I think they've used a very slightly thinner fabric on this tent, so that's why it's a little bit lighter, even though it's bigger. I've given my kit a good air out today as well. Ready for getting going tomorrow. See you in the morning.